In the summer of 1940, Northern Europe faced a total geopolitical lockdown after Denmark collapsed in just 6 hours, and Norway fell under foreign control. Neutral Sweden suddenly stood entirely alone, surrounded by hostile forces determined to secure 10 million metric tons of vital Kiruna iron ore exported annually. For military planners in Stockholm, maintaining armed neutrality was no longer a diplomatic slogan. It was a race against immediate national extinction. The crisis reached a breaking point when Sweden faced a critical supply betrayal. 90 TNH light tanks ordered from the CKD factories in Czechoslovakia were unilaterally seized by foreign authorities in 1940. The Swedish Royal Army was left with an obsolete fleet of light tanks like the Stridsvagn M38 and Stridsvagn M40. Armed only with 37mm Bofors guns, these light platforms were completely incapable of penetrating the 50mm frontal armor plates of standard medium tanks advancing across Europe. With foreign weapon markets completely closed, the Royal Army Ordnance Administration issued an emergency defense directive in April 1941. Swedish manufacturer AB Landsverk received an urgent mandate to design an indigenous 22.5 metric ton medium battle tank from scratch, known as the Stridsvagn M42. The strategic requirements were strict. The vehicle had to carry a powerful 75mm gun, while maintaining an exact maximum width of 2.34 meters to navigate narrow railway tunnels and rural wooden bridges. Sweden was about to build a unique armored heavyweight to deter any invading force. Before we go on, what do you think was the most difficult engineering challenge when building a battle tank in total isolation? And tell me where you are watching from. Please subscribe to the channel to support our military history deep dives. To meet the strict transport regulations set by the National Railway System, the engineering team at AB Landsverk in Landskrona created one of the most distinctive hull profiles in modern armored warfare history. The finished platform measured 6.22 meters in length, but only 2.34 meters in width. This design created an extreme length-to-width ratio of 2.65 to 1, significantly exceeding the international design baseline of 1.8 to 1. While this narrow footprint allowed rapid transport across narrow bridges and single-track rail lines, it placed massive structural strain on the tracks and suspension during sharp turns through thick Scandinavian snow and marshland. Despite these physical limitations, the firepower of the Stridsvagn M42 was formidable. The tank was armed with a 75mm Bofors M41L31 main gun, carrying 59 rounds of ammunition. Firing the specialized armor-piercing round with a muzzle velocity of 590 meters per second, the gun could penetrate 60 millimeters of rolled homogeneous armor at a distance of 500 meters. This ballistic capability gave the platform enough power to knock out front-line medium combat vehicles from safe engagement distances. Protection was equally robust for its weight class. The hull utilized an all-welded and cast steel construction with sloped frontal armor measuring 55 millimeters in thickness, combined with 30 millimeters of side armor protection. This layout provided immunity against standard 37mm and 50mm anti-tank guns at tactical combat ranges beyond 400 meters. To accommodate the heavy drive shaft running from the rear engine bay while balancing the interior crew layout, Landsverk positioned the cast turret offset slightly to the left, integrating twin 8mm KSP M39 machine guns for close infantry defense. With the combat design finalized, the Royal Army ordered 282 units to be manufactured rapidly between 1943 and early 1945. Production was divided between AB Landsverk and automotive manufacturer Volvo to accelerate deliveries. However, this massive industrial effort soon encountered a critical technical bottleneck that nearly paralyzed the entire armored program. The first 100 vehicles, designated as the Stridsvan M42TM variant, were powered by twin Scania Vabis 6031 engines producing 324 horsepower. These engines were paired with an advanced electromagnetic 6-speed transmission, imported directly from the Zonrad Fabrik Friedrichshafen company in Germany. As war engulfed Europe in 1943, foreign supply lines collapsed completely, cutting off essential replacement components. Under extreme sub-zero Scandinavian winter conditions, the electromagnetic coils inside the German gearboxes repeatedly burned out, leaving dozens of brand-new combat vehicles immobilized in regional depots. Faced with this operational crisis, Swedish engineers refused to halt assembly lines and moved swiftly toward complete domestic mechanical independence. The manufacturing program was immediately reconfigured into 2 robust variants using proven national technology. The first solution was the Stridsvan M42TH variant, with 125 units built using the twin Scania Vabis engines, coupled to a reliable Atlas diesel hydraulic transmission. The second solution was the Stridsvan M42A variant, with 57 units manufactured by Volvo. This model featured a single large Volvo, a 8B8-cylinder engine generating 380 horsepower, matched with an efficient hydraulic drive system. By eliminating reliance on foreign suppliers, Swedish industry resolved the transmission failure rates completely. All 282 armored vehicles were successfully delivered to frontline units before January 1945, establishing a fully operational mechanized force capable of sustained cross-country maneuver. Upon delivery, the Royal Swedish Army immediately integrated all 282 vehicles across 4 core armored regiments, designated as P1 through P4. Operating as mobile heavy striking units along the vulnerable southern coastlines of Skane and key Baltic transit corridors, these armored formations created a formidable defensive shield. German High Command operational assessments concluded that launching an amphibious invasion against a fortified neutral state, possessing over 200 well-armed medium tanks and strong coastal artillery, would require catastrophic resource diversions. The weapon system achieved its primary objective without firing a single combat shot in anger, preserving national sovereignty entirely through strategic deterrence. However, the military utility of this remarkable platform extended far beyond the end of the global conflict. In the late 1950s, as Soviet armor advanced across Eastern Europe with heavily armored T-54 main battle tanks, the original 75mm L-31 gun became tactically obsolete. Instead of scrapping the aging fleet, Swedish engineers executed one of the most cost-effective modernization programs in 20th century defense history. Between 1957 and 1960, 225 chassis were retrofitted with high-velocity 75mm L-56 anti-aircraft guns firing at 840 meters per second, transforming them into the Strv 74, which served actively until 1984. Simultaneously, the decommissioned original turrets were embedded directly into reinforced coastal bunkers and airfield defense rings across Gotland Island, guarding the Baltic Sea for another 4 decades. The Strv M42 proves that the true measure of a combat vehicle is not its raw firepower on paper, but its precise adaptation to regional geography and its ability to deter aggression through total industrial self-reliance. Do you think modern nations can still achieve this level of complete armored self-reliance today? Or is international defense cooperation now unavoidable? Share your perspective in the comments below.